Grill Sergeant here. In today's video, we are going to be doing the biscuit test. I'll explain what the biscuit test is, how to actually do it, and why it's important for you to do it no matter what smoker you have. So let's get started. So the whole purpose of the biscuit test is to identify the hot spots and cold areas at the grate level of your smoker. So how the biscuit test works is you'll literally get biscuits in a can, you'll get a few of them, you'll put them on the grate level all spread out, you'll turn your smoker on to 275, and in about a half hour, you'll check the undersides of the biscuits, and the ones that are cooked more will be the hot spots of your grill. Now, my friend Todd from Lone Star Smoked actually did it on his vertical smoker, and that blew my mind. It's something that I always thought you'd do it to horizontal style, but he actually did the biscuit test. I will link his video to see how well his vertical smoker did, and it was surprising on how you'll see that pretty much you'll get even consistent temperatures on the racks. On the horizontal where the burn pot is, it's a little bit harder to get actual even temps all across the grate. So I've never done the biscuit test on this one, but you're in luck because I potentially found something that's even better than the biscuit test. There was a comment that someone left and it said, instead of using biscuits, which biscuits in a can is like $4 and you're getting like 4 cans. Anyway, it adds up. He said, why don't you use slices of bread? And so I found some bread. It was basically a loaf of bread for $1 each. I got 2 of them. We're going to cover wall to wall on the bottom grate to see what we can find. And it's a lot cheaper. It's under $2 to try out this test. But now it's going to help me visually see where my hot zones are, where my cold zones are. So when I do my low and slow overnight barbecue, if something is not cooking as fast as it should, I can move it to a hotspot area. And then if it's cooking too fast, I can move it to a colder area. So enough flapping my gums, let's get started. So the grill I'm gonna be doing this on is the Pit Boss Pro Series Elite 1600. And the first thing I wanna do is at the grate levels, I just wanna take a brush, I just wanna wipe down the grate. All right, now I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to wipe down these racks. And we're just trying to get this as clean as possible so it's not actually going to leave any marks on the bread itself. And we'll just be getting a true what the temperature is doing. And just like on the toilet, you just want to keep wiping until you don't see any more brown. All right, now let's turn the smoker on. All right, under P setting, I want to make sure we are in PID. And as far as temp goes, we're going to turn the smoker to 275. Now we'll let the smoker heat up and we'll tune back in when she's up to temp. All right, we are up to temp, so now it's time to get that bread. And again, you want to find the cheapest white bread you can find. Don't get none of that artisan brioche. We're talking, I want to get this test done for under $2. So these were each 98 cents. God bless HEB. All right, let's get started. All right, let's get the bread on. Let's close it up and we will check back in 30 minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, it's been 30 minutes. Let's see where we're at. Wow. That is so cool to see in real time the hot spots. So let's flip these over. Now, I've had other models where the heat was actually more in the back and more on this side. So it's actually interesting to see it reversed like this. So pretty much my main hotspot is right over the firebox. And then it's interesting to see that heat area pretty much right here. And my cold zones are pretty much right on here. So what does this mean? This means if I'm, say, doing 2 pork butts, one's cooking faster than the other, I can then move the one that's cooking slower to a hotspot area, and that can help increase the temperature. Or if something's cooking too quickly, I can move that to an area that is cooler. But again, this is such a crucial test to do. And the thing is every make and model is going to be different. So it's definitely good to do this. You get to know your smoker better. All right, let's pull this bread off the smoker. Guess we should do a taste test. The funny thing is, this tastes so much like biscotti. I could picture if we put a little butter on here, a little cinnamon sugar, could actually have something pretty tasty. All right, hopefully you found today's video helpful and useful. If you do want to learn all things Texas style barbecue, do consider subscribing to this channel. Do want to wish you guys a happy new year, and I'll see you guys in 2024.